Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. Okay, so now we got some concrete info on what effects the remote raid pass changes have had on Pokemon Go. According to PokeBattler, there is a drastic decline in raid activity, at least according to their website statistics. So I wanted to talk about this and what effect it could have for Pokemon Go moving forward, and why I think this is strong evidence that Niantic needs to revert the remote raid pass changes. That's what I'm going to be discussing in this video, so let's roll the intro and get right into it. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep this very brief because it's really cold and rainy outside, but basically, the remote raid pass changes have had a very negative effect on Pokemon Go's engagement. This is something that any player could have predicted, considering that a lot of players relied on remote raid passes for their raiding activity, but because Niantic implemented these horrible changes to remote raid passes, it's caused a lot of players to just not raid as much as they used to. That much we already knew, but just how much did the raiding activity decline? Well, according to the people at PokeBattler, it looks like the activity has declined upwards of about 50 to 70%. That is pretty massive if you think about it, because Pokemon Go's endgame is solely reliant on raiding. Like, it's what drives the entirety of this game. Like, if you want some of the best Pokemon for the Go Battle League, or if you want any kind of gym battling advantage, like, you really need to do as many raids as you can on the best of the best legendaries. But if people are not raiding, then it's definitely going to bleed into every other aspect of Pokemon Go. I mean, considering that this is a massive collection-based game, and there's a whole bunch of Pokemon that are exclusive to raids, it means players are not getting the fullest experience out of this game, and that's really concerning. Now, what impact does this have for Niantic as a company? Well, yes, they're going to be losing out on a lot of revenue if these numbers continue to increase, but I really think that because of Pokemon Go Fest, they've injected themselves with a good amount of revenue for now, and it's going to prevent them from making any immediate changes. But over time, we're going to see the impact of these declines on Pokemon Go for sure. Considering that raiding has been a steady source of income for Niantic, for them to lose that steady stream of income, that's going to be huge for Pokemon Go and Niantic moving forward. So I really do think this could encourage them to make some positive changes. I think everyone's been saying the best thing they could do is revert the remote raid pass nerfs, but in my opinion, I think it goes beyond that. I think they need to do a lot more with the gameplay. They need to fix a lot of the bugs that have been plaguing raiding, and in general, they just need to communicate with the community a lot better. I think there is a lot of work that needs to be done in order for Pokemon Go to be in a good place, but the ball is all in Niantic's court. They're the ones that need to take the initiative and improve the gameplay experience for Pokemon Go. As of right now, all that they've done is made the experience worse for the sake of their own core philosophies of the game, and I really think this is where Niantic needs to change. They need to think about the player's experience, not so much what they want the players to experience. Like, yes, you're going to have some great in-person gameplay, like with community days and with GoFest and all of these sort of things, but you really need to understand that when it comes to raiding and when it comes to PvP, there's a lot of things that players would rather do from home. Yes, there is a strong advantage for people who only do remote raiding, but I do think that the accessibility that it created and for the experience to be a lot more positive, I think they could have done a lot better things to incentivize players to go out and raid in person. But instead of doing that, they removed stuff from the player experience, and I think that's not the right direction to go. So yeah, because of this decline in raiding activity, I really hope it motivates Niantic to make better choices, but we'll just have to wait and see because there's just a lot going wrong with Pokemon Go right now, and they do have a lot of work to do. So hopefully this will create the step in the right direction. I mean, I did say recently that they are hiring for QA testers, and that's a really good thing, but I still think Niantic needs to do more because the general feedback that I'm getting regarding that previous announcement is that it's too little too late. So Niantic has a lot of ground they need to make up, and I really hope they do. At the end of the day, I'm very passionate about Pokemon Go and I want to see it succeed. So hopefully Niantic will get their act together and actually implement positive changes, because if this decline continues, it could be the end of Pokemon Go. Unless, of course, they come up with another stream of steady revenue, which I doubt that they will. But in any case, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to quickly share what's been happening when it comes to rating, and I really do think there's a lot of things to be concerned about. But I am also very hopeful because I do think Niantic has the strongest opportunity to bounce back, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I would love to know your thoughts regarding everything that I talked about down below. Are you surprised that the rating has declined? I can't believe you would be. But yeah, let me know what you think about everything, and let's have a great discussion. And if you ended up enjoying this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then do consider checking out the links in the description below. But in any case, yeah, I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.